Hey everyone, welcome to your week of June 28th. I think it's the 28th. Energy reading. And I don't know if you're in the prairies or in Edmonton, but it's hot. It is hot outside. Yeah, so stay cool. I have air conditioning. I know. It's good. It's really good. But anyways, yeah, I chopped my hair since I last saw you. I didn't do anything with it because it is hot. So anytime I go outside, it's just melty anyways. And I got my septum pierced and I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. Anyways, this isn't about me. This is about the energies this week. So let's take a look. What is this? What's going on here? Let's take a look and see what's up for this week. Let's check it out. I mean, it feels like those really wanted to be out, so. All right. This is a stack. This isn't just a few cards. Oof. Wow. Some serious stuff here. Yeah. Oh, hi, monkey. Oh, Amy, what are you doing back there? Come here. Oh, jeez. Anyways. So, what is going on? There is some big energy right now, and there's some big energy in the cards and with what's happening around us. There is a big message here in those cards that I pulled, or that flew out of the deck. I mean, yeah, sorry, I'm kind of all over the map. But there's really a message here of things that are going on in your life, things that are coming to an end. It could be you bringing them to an end, or it could be the universe that is forcing them to an end. But there's a big message here that you can't run away from your problems. And if you try to, it's like the universe is just going to bring you right back to them. And then it's just going to get worse. So, yeah. Yeah, and if you face your problems though, and if you deal with it, things could come to a peaceful resolution. So if there is stuff going on in your life this week, you know what? This can even be as little as, maybe there's a task that you're not completing and you're putting off and you're putting off. You have to face it, whatever it is, no matter how big or, ow, I just hit my fucking nose. Ouch. No matter how big or how small, it's important that you face whatever it is you need to deal with this week. I think that's super important. There is a lot of unsettled energy this week. This doesn't mean it has to be a bad week, but there is a lot of unsettled energy. So I feel like this is just not the week where you can just breeze on by, or just not do the work, or just leave it for next week. It's just not going to happen this week. It's like the universe is going to keep poking you until you pay attention and do what you need to do. you know, this really, with this big energy, and it's like all this stuff is being brought to the surface. All these things, like all your dirty little secrets, all your things that you've been trying to hide away in the past, everything's coming up to the surface this week, and that can make things unfucking comfortable. And I don't, honestly, I don't like to get, I don't like talking politics. I don't like talking about, I don't know, I guess I usually shy away from big issues going on or talking about it publicly. Mostly for fear of getting into it with people, or I don't really know, but I think it's really interesting that this message is coming up so strongly this week with what has been going on at the residential schools. And believe me, I am no expert. I am trying to do my due diligence and trying to just get as much knowledge as I can. But to me, I'm mortified. I'm fucking mortified. I've said this to a couple people. There are people, Indigenous people right now in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s that literally had a brother or sister that disappeared when they were little. Like, and there's probably, I mean, we know how many there are. But all these people have this story of like, oh yeah, my sister never came home, or oh yeah, my little brother just never came home. I think it's crazy. There's just so many levels of wrong on this. I just can't even. And if I think about it too much, it's very upsetting and like, oh my God, the magnitude of this. And it's like, it's the same thing. It's like everything is being exposed. So whatever's going on your life, obviously, whatever's going on in your life, it's obviously on a smaller scale, but it's the same kind of idea. You can't keep running away from something. So it's really important that you face what you need to face this week. And I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I'm not trying to bring undue pressure into your life. However, trust me when I say if you don't deal with it now, it's going to be worse later. So I'm doing you a favor. So whatever it is, you got to be really real with yourself. You really got to be really real and figure out like, what are you doing wrong? What isn't working? And it's just time to own your shit. The worst thing you can do this week is run. So if you've got a shit pile of things to do and you're like, oh, this is my go-to. So like, it's not like I'm not guilty of this. My go-to is like, I'm going to run away to the mountains for a night. Like, no, you can't do that. If you have your shit pile, deal with your shit pile. You have to. Why is my table so crooked? Sorry. It's heavy energy, and I don't mean like heavy in a really bad way, but it's just time. It's time to kind of look at the things that are important. It's time to get real with yourself, and it's time to just deal with this shit so you can move on. And oh my God, my neighbors are like having a fucking real classy yelling match outside. Sorry. Oh fuck, don't look at me in the window. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, that is the big message this week, is to deal with your shit. Don't run away from it. You got to deal with it so it's not worth later. In the midst of all this as well is self-care. Believe it or not, you do need to make sure you're looking after yourself, look after your mental health, make sure you are drinking enough water, do nice things for yourself. You know, if you do deal with your shit and you get it all done and you do what you need to do, reward yourself. Do something nice for yourself. even if you don't get it done, but you tried and you're working on it, reward yourself. So self-care is also key. Anywho, I'm trying not to look outside. I have like my ring light on so they can see right into my window. You know what I mean? You know, when it's like brighter inside and then people can see what you're doing. Anyways, but yeah, that is your reading for this week. So this is kind of deep, kind of something. It's kind of something. So I hope you take my advice. You are going to feel a shit ton better if you just do what I said. Just do what I say. I'm always right. No, that's not what I'm saying. If you do chip away though at whatever you're trying to perhaps run from or you don't want to deal with, you will feel much better. Even if you just make a little bit of headway, just work on it. So that is your reading for this week. Yeah, I think that's all I got. That's all I got for now. So be good, be safe, and I'll see you next week, everyone. So bye for now.